Mumeuliza ile mambo ya stima. Huyu mbunge huyu wetu Malulu Ijendi, mtu ya nguvu, chuma ya zamani, utakuja kwangu ndio tufuatilie pamoja. Na ninataka pia nichukue nafasi hii kwa kupongeza watu ya Malava kwa kumchagua huyu kiongozi. Huyu kiongozi maono. Hata kama kuna pahali alikuwa amechanganyikiwa kidogo, karibu azame pale kwa ile mzee akitendawili, Mungu akamuonesha njia, na ndio waleo ameleta serikali yote hapa. Kama angepotea njia ile, angekuwa sasa na sufuria juu ya kichwa akingangana na tear gas. Kwa hivyo watu ya Malava, huyu kiongozi tunamheshimu, tunampenda, ako na ujasiri, ako na maono ya kuendeleza maendeleo katika eneo hili la uwakilishi bungeni. Mambo ya bolea, mnajua tulipata bolea ikiwa shilingi 7,000. Ilikuwa imewekwa 7,000 na yule rais aliondoka wakiwa na ndugu yake yule mzee wa maandamano. Tumengangana, hakuwa na andamana, itaendelea kuteremuka. Pia constituency tukue na hati kwa ile kwa nyinyi. Lakini mimi ndio mwenye na kwa hivyo mtaendelea kuvuna na iheshimike. Alipata katika jamii ya Mlembe. Kama viongozi hamwezi peleka mpaka niseme asante. We request the West Dao wakiwa nje, walikuwa na kila kitu, machief, police, system, deep state, pesa, hata ile ya wizi ya COVID, hiyo yote walikuwa naye. Rais William Ruto akagonga hao 9-0. Sasa akiwa rais 2027 si mteremko. Kwa hivyo ni mzuri jamii ya Mlembe, chini yao viongozi wenu, mketi chini, mujipange na hii serikali na kuja. Shares yenu kwa hii serikali muongeze marudufu, mara 3 mara 4, mukarimbie sisi watu ya mlima. Hata kama hamwezi fikia sisi, mutajaribu. Ama mutatufikia? Mujipange na hii serikali. And leaders have a responsibility to guide analysis of the situation and to guide a community this western. Kwa sababu 5 mwaka ya 6 sikupanda mjinga this kuvuna. It is the I retire so that the region can development needs in Nairobi by Raila Odinga. Moved on and made a conscious and own, including the last, the same. Alonso is alone. His community, to his community that has supported him to a man negatively, as destroyers of property, as people who have not asking the people of that region what gain is there. At the expense, huyu mzee wametutumania, they sent emissary to us, even wanting to come and sit with us to negotiate their entry into government. And we are saying, once bitten, twice shy. Raila Odinga has perfected causing havoc, unleashing violence, property. Then he is caught through blood, through destruction of property. President William Ruto and I, on 13th of September, with the entire world watching, and so to uphold and defend the Constitution. We have told their emissaries, we have no intention and no capacity to violate the Constitution. It will not happen. So the issue of nusu mkate government, the issue of handshake, is non-negotiable. Nevertheless, if they stop their bad manners and call of violence, we can have a sitting with only one agenda. One, to discuss the exit of Raila Odinga from the Kenyan political space and permanent permanent retirement. That is the only agenda that we can discuss. They can continue causing havoc and mayhem for as long as he wants. But I want to assure the people of Kenya today from Kakamega, tomorrow, nobody, I repeat, nobody will be allowed to destroy property anywhere in the Republic. I want to caution those young men who have been taking advantage of the violence unleashed by Raila to steal property, to mug people, to loot property. That Monday, the laws of this country are clear. This is no longer demonstrations. This is post-election violence, mugging, theft, robbery, including robbery with violence. Those are felonies. If they care to look at the penal code, the consequences are extremely heavy. Monday, the government of the Republic of Kenya will assert its authority in protecting life and property and upholding the rule of law. I'm just giving that caution to those not going to be business as usual. It cannot happen, and it will not happen because it is wrong, it's unacceptable. I want to say, Raila Odinga, you are accusing the international community of abandoning you. You are out of order. Nobody has abandoned you. The international community have now known you. They did not know you. You have been exposed. The year before, they thought you are a Democrat. You are a human rights crusader. But the events of August 15 at Bomas of Kenya, where all the ambassadors were present, as the public portal was displayed, and they added the votes, and they were convinced that William Ruto won fair and square. The issues you are now raising, the international community has told you off, and you have been exposed. Now you are crying. Oh, these people have abandoned us. For your information, America is the world's largest democracy. It is insulting to the American government for Raila Odinga to ask them to help him undermine democracy in Kenya. It's not possible. As Raila Odinga was running amok in the streets of Nairobi, in Mukuru Kayaba, in Maradaima, President William Ruto and the American ambassador, Meg Whitman, were having a serious conversation with over 200 investors where a deal for 80 billion shillings investment in this country was concluded. You are now asking the American ambassador to abandon discussing investment for the benefit of this country to come and support you in destroying property. It will not happen. We want to urge the international community, please ignore that old man. Now that you know him, much as he had misled you before, now you know him. He's just a man who has gotten whatever he wants through violence and anarchy. And now that he's exposed, that sorts out the matter. Leave him to us. We'll sort out the other issues with him locally here without your involvement. Nikimalizia, niseme ya kwamba I want to talk to my elder brother and friend, President Uhuru Kenyatta. I have sent you a message through your emissary. Please, if you want to talk to us because you don't want to pay taxes, if you want to talk to us so that you don't return the money that you put abroad, you don't have to cause violence through Raila Odinga. You can call us for an honest conversation, and then we can discuss whether you pay tax, whether you don't, how, nini, tunaweza kubaliana. But it's also good for me to tell you, As you finance violence, violence is unpredictable. Many times, it comes to consume the financiers. Those young people you are sending to loot property and paying them, when they are through with looting property for the small people and there is nothing remaining, you know what they will do. I'd like you to take time, President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga, if you have time. You read the history on the French Revolution of 1789, if you have time. As the revolution was going on, the peasants decided that the bourgeoisie and the aristocracy should be beheaded. And they started beheading them. Along the way, people were getting impatient that the beheading was too slow and they were craving for blood. A man called Robespierre, to sort out that issue, created a machine called the guillotine. And with that machine, the protesters were able to behead people very quickly. And as they beheaded more and more people, they became impatient. The machine was too slow. They wanted a quicker machine. To show their displeasure about the slowness of that machine, they looked for Robespierre and guillotined him. You have heard me. Nikimalizia niseme asanti. Tumeshukuru sana. This is our country. The people of Western have come with greetings from the people of the other mountain. When the two mountains, the Mount Kenya and Mount Elgon, speak in one voice, many good things happen. I would like us to strengthen our friendship, and we'll come here many times. Many times. Finally, these media people, Prime Cabinet Secretary, don't worry about them. These are Azimio people. So you should not be bothered about them. They joined Azimio to run fake opinion polls. They wrote headline after headline that William Ruto stands no chance. They are still in denial. They are still hoping that Raila can push us to bring him into government and then they can join government too. That is why they are glorifying violence and anarchy, because they are part of Azimio. They are the same people who think and believe that our government can have cracks. They are ones behind a narrative. They are the ones who are behind a narrative that Deputy President and Musalia Mudavadi have a conflict. These same people. A false narrative, nonsense. Musalia Mudavadi and I have come a long way. When I was personal assistant to President Uhuru Kenyatta, and he was his vice presidential nominee, we worked together. I've eaten food in his house many times. I've spent many nights there. Sisi ni kama chanda na pete. So nyinyi watu ya magazeti, kama mnangojea hii serikali ya William Ruto isabaratike, you will wait for a long time. I've even them seeing, because I had a meeting on Sunday with our security chiefs, and Professor Kindiki, we had sent him to North Rift to deal with the bandit, and he was not able to come to meeting. This same media trying to create a narrative that there is a problem. Nyinyi watu ya Azimio mwachana na sisi. Mungoje tuonane na nyinyi 2027. You join that Azimio brigade and your fellows. Tukutane kwa debe. Na msitusie sisi woga. You wrote all headlines against us. You demeaned President William Ruto. You called him a thief. You wrote anything bad you can never write about anybody. you are writing and glorifying violence and then trying to play victim, the people of Kenya will once more ignore you. Watu ya media, poleni sana. Mujaribu 2027 na hiyo mzee yenu. President amenituma akaniambia usalimie hao wangwana. Mumesalimika? Na akaniambia hata kama mnaenda maombi, sisi tunaelewa mambo ya kanisa, lazima tujenge kanisa. Kwa hivyo amenipatia bahasha ya kujenga kanisa. Kwa hivyo tumekuja. I don't know how, Faruku, you want us to collect the funds?